Hello anyone, everyone, and no, my name is Slacklizard, and welcome back to Let's Play Bedrock. And previously on Let's Play Bedrock, we've been building onto our world storage, which is pretty much a place where we are going to be sorting every item that we can get in vanilla survival. And we have quite a few modules up on this thing. And I have been spending a lot of time here. And I think today I want to step away from this area, at least for an episode, if not more. Additionally, I'm doing some other testing with recording setup that, well, nobody's going to know the difference in, probably except for me, changes of microphone and everything else, but who knows. Now, today, as I said, I wanted to get away from here for a bit, and we're going to be heading back to an area we haven't been to on this world in quite a while. We're going to be heading back over to where we started this world, which was almost, 2 years ago now, it feels like. We're going to be heading to the Acacia Village, because I don't know why I've had an itching to return there here recently and do a few things there. In order to do that, though, we're going to need a few materials, aka we're going to need some deep slate, and we're going to need some acacia, which we now have both of. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I'm going to be needing over there? Light blocks, I have torches, I should have inside my ender chest a little bit of lanterns. We do have some campfires for lighting as well, and I think that by itself will probably be enough to do what needs to be done today. So let's just sleep the night away here real quick, and then we can head over there and take a look at what we want to do. There's several things that I've actually been wanting to do over there. You know, that's where I started this world. That's where it began. That's the roots. And there's a lot of things along the way that we eventually need to come and finish up. Like if I fly all the way over here, we have the railway from spawn that leads over there, yet it by itself is not completed at this moment in time. Where we did the jungle section here in the stone brick, it is good. And then we make it all the way over here to the edge of the acacia and nothing. But I think honestly what happened here was I was just doing so much building over here that I just burned myself out on it. And now I think it's time to make a little bit of a return over here. Now, one of the things I was considering as a build was adding on to our villager house. Now, we did lose most of our villagers. Well, take that back. We lost all of our villagers when we had to do some pruning to save the world. We had to convert it to Java and then back to Bedrock. And yeah, they went bye-bye. Now, little by little over time, I've been bringing villagers back over here. So we have a few, but they are not necessarily high on the list of things that I want to mess with. Now, this right here is what I would consider our librarian's house, and I don't even know if I've put a librarian back in here yet. Yep, we've got two. Excuse me, you do not belong here, my dude. And part of me wants to add on to this thing, but at the same time, not really, because I don't necessarily have the room. What I wanted to do was add a small tower onto this. Now we actually might be able to do this. Let's take some of this out here, knock back some of this dirt so that we can have a little bit of room to work with here, and we just might be able to do this. Where'd that dirt go? Let's place it back down here. Let's square this up just a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab out our acacia. Let's go ahead and grab out our deep slate, and hopefully over here somewhere I still have a stone cutter. I do. Let's go ahead and grab that stone cutter because we're going to need that. And anything of interest in here, we might need a few pieces of glass. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And it looks like we were using some dark oak. Is that dark oak or is that spruce? Honestly, I can't tell. So the only way we're going to be able to tell is grab our axe and break that. Strip dark oak. Good. I think we can make that useful. All right. Stone cutter. Check. Somebody liked the stone cutter. Excuse me? Who liked the stone cutter? No, not you. What about you guys? No? Nobody in there liked the stone cutter. Who liked the stone? Has to be one of those guys in there. Not worrying about that right now. Not part of the plan or the problem right now. Now we have this area over here, which is technically our entrance, but this kind of reminds me of a porch as well. And I think I want to take this out. And then I want to add in sort of a tower going around this. So if we do something like that, take that out, put that. Ooh, we're going to have to really plan this out because this thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not exactly how I had planned this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do a 5 there, then we bring this over by 2, bring it out, and then bring you out by 1, 2, 3. No, this is not going to work. Right, we need to shrink all this back down. You know, we are going to be taking an even and mixing it with odd, and I don't think there's no way to make this look right unless we do that like that. Is that a 4? And that's a 4. 4, 2, 1. No, we need to go out more, don't we? Let's go out 2 here. We're going to see if we can line this thing up more in a aesthetically pleasing way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, no matter how I do this, it is not going to line up. 1, 2, 1. No. All right, this is too big. Way too big. Let's shrink this back down a bit. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. Knock that back out of the equation. 2. I did 4, right? No, I am doing this all the wrong way. Let's completely ignore this side over here. That's not working. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do not belong there. Nobody cares about you. You can have a torch. Right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the ticket. I think that is the ticket right there. Then we do that. Then we do that. What's that look like? Let's break away. You know, those are going that way. Those are going that way. Slack, you're doing it wrong. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Now look. Now we're going to end up inside of that. We don't have a villager there no more. I don't think that matters. This thing can go. It's remnants of an era of something that, hey, doesn't need to be here. Plus, change happens, and we're going to change up some stuff around here. And now that we've got that knocked out, let's knock that out, take that out of the equation. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, base filled in, breakaway on free cam. That's pretty good. We're going to get a little close on that tree. We might have to do a little bit of trimming there, but I think that would be fine. Now we just need to fill in this base around here and then start working upwards. Look, guys, pay no attention to the bed because I need to take a sleepy nap. Give me. You can go there, and you can go there. Give me some logs. Now, the point. We need to take this up. Now, we got a 2 by there, so if I do that in the corner of each of those, what does that look like? Well, it just looks like a few sticks sticking up out of the ground. Obviously, that's what it's going to look like. Slack, shut up. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can I make it over to that one? I can. That's 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. Here, and we do the same thing. See, then my initial thought was something along the edges to fill all that in. But as I look at that, I actually think that this is going to need to go out here on the corners to make those a bit bulkier. So let's come over here to each of the corners, bulk that in, take that section of that out, and then we'll fill this all the way up to the top there and do this on the other 2. Now this, we're going to go ahead and put some dirt in right there. We're going to grab some trapdoors. We're going to put some trapdoors there because we're going to put flowers up there. And this side is going to be pretty much a solid, massive window. So we're going to fill in all of that, and then a couple more trapdoors to fill all that in there. Then we get a nice window looking out the side here. I like that. Now, this was not how I had planned for this to go, but it very well may work. All right, so if we pull that there, I want to make something a little bit odd here. Say odd, but I don't think there's no way of doing odd with this. I think no matter how I do this, it's going to look off to me until we get the detail in later. Door. Yeah, double door right there. Double door, and then somewhere around here, we're going to go up into a staircase to go up to the upper level of this. I think that's pretty good. And then I guess for now, the back of this just gets treated like everything else. We'll go ahead and just fill this in. I think we might do some double height windows in the back. So instead of the giant, massive one that looks out that way, we just get a couple that look that way. Now, if we take a flight up in the air, come back around, it's not bad. It's not the best in the world. We're losing a bit of the tower shape, but I think it can still work. Let's take those out. Since those are acacia, let's just carry the acacia all the way down. And I have a bunch of fence posts all around me right now. We'll put a couple there and a couple there just to fill that in. Just to add some kind of definition breakup into that. Good and good. Move around here to the front. We're going to take that out and that out. Put a couple there. As a matter of fact, do that like this. Extend that out. And now we need some stairs. Did I lose my stone cutter? Nope, I left it laying out here. All right, you, give me something like that. Now we'll come back over here and we'll get a simple little staircase going up. And as temporary fillers, more or less, you get that and that, that and that. I don't like that. That blends in too much. Here, you hang on to that for me and you hang on to that for me. Sometimes randomly placed blocks do good. What would that do just randomly there? Just look like it's randomly placed there. All right, anyways, moving on from that. Do we want this level to be this height? If I were to add in a roof all the way across here, how does that look for this? Doesn't look that bad. Both of you all are in my way. Let's move you over here and here. Because I'm thinking we're actually going to move that. We're going to take that back out. We're going to move everything we just put in here because it's all in our way. Because I want to try something a bit silly. If we put a stair there, take that out, remove, remove that, and put you there and you there. I don't think a too wide's going to work. But if we undo some of that, take that out, we can get a one wide staircase, almost taking us all the way up here. Let's take that out. All right, fill the rest of this in with logs. That's actually not too bad. Now, can I grab this, pull this across here? Is this a bad idea? It's probably a bad idea, but we're going to try it. Take you out. Somewhere around here, I have to have some stairs. I do. We'll put you there and you there so we get a little bit more clearance as we're walking up into this area. And what did that look like out here? It's not the end of the world. It's good. Take you out, you out, and you out. Let's grab that. No. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Interesting. I like it. You, go bye-bye. You, go bye-bye as well, and we'll fill you in. And strip those down. Now that I really look at what we're doing, that's not going to work. I need those in there in this place. Which is a little bit dangerous because I don't think I have a metric ton of dark oak. I just spent yesterday gathering up acacia for this. Maybe I should have planned this just a little bit more. You know, I made this free cam mod, and this is the time when I'm enjoying having it the most. Being able to quickly just zoom around here and go, oh, that's what I did there. And then come back here and going, oh, I don't like that. This is good. I really am glad I made this. All right, so you need to get that. Then you need to be removed. Because you need to turn into the dark oak as well. You are a center beam that is not going to be visible except from the inside, which is not needed. Take you back out and fill you in with dark oak as well. And then let's strip all those down real quick. And then we can come take a look at that. Yeah, a lot better. You go and you give me that. Please tell me I have some dark oak up here. Planks. No, just planks? You know what? We'll make planks work for us right now. Because the next phase that we need to do is move this thing upwards. Let's grab some planks. Do I want planks? We're going to start with planks. 1, 2, 3. We're going to fill in these. Looking at this, the planks may be subject to change. But they're a start because what I want to do is grab this that, and that, and try to get a top on this place. And we'll come off from the corner here, there, and we'll fill in all the way across here. Before we go much further, let's go ahead and triple sneak. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Matter of fact, that may really work with the dark oak if we do acacia right there. Yep, I like it. Oh, also gonna need some unpolished looking steps here. And boom, that is in place there. Now if I flip back down here, decent. Don't love it, don't hate it. I can see some changes that I want to make if we come all the way up here. And we go there. Let's add that. We go there. We add that. That should give a little bit more onto that pole. Yep. Or we may end up using some mini blocks here. I know those are the wrong block. It's all I got at this moment until we find more. And next question is, do I want to take this up another level like that? Which I think I do. So we'll just alternate these out here. Get another level of solid roof onto this. We'll skip those corner pieces. I filled in that one on accident, and I think I filled in that one. We'll take both of those back out. And just because it's what I got on my inventory at this moment in time, we're going to fill this in here with these dark oak planks. And take a sneak peek at what we got. Now, I can tell you what we got is not enough. Well, maybe it is. This one breaks even. This one doesn't, but it's because of all this stuff we've added onto the front down here. Let's remove that. Cap this for now. Just have slabs all over you. Lots of slabs checked. Now let's take these back out. Temporary. Grab a torch. It goes on each of these. We'll do a better hanging light later. And I am so torn. I genuinely haven't tried to build like this in a while. And it's showing. This is horrible. I feel like I've completely forgotten how to build something like this. You know, just for now, here, take this, and we'll do something like that. Let's break that out. That's definitely not going to work. Let's just get a pure support beam going across here, even though it's made of stone brick. Let's grab some acacia. Just randomly place that in there, strip it down. I'm going back to old school stuff, looking at texturing, trying to figure out what I used to do versus what I'm doing now, because this is not working. Okay, that, no. You're not working there. All right, I need some dirt. Give me some dirt back. You can just fill in. Okay, a bit better. For now, have a piece of glass, have a piece of glass. Okay, this... Yeah, now this trying to put this in this weird tower format is not working. Here, you can have that. You can have that. I just put this wall level with the dark oak planks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just fill the whole thing in. Remove that back out, and as of right now, you are technically bricks, which is, I feel like, all the wrong block. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fill that in. It's getting better. And looking at this, since we've added in so much stone into this, do I want to stick with the dark oak? Oh, the dark oak does look good as the trim block. It's hard to call. Right, for now. Guess what? You're in the wrong spot again. All right, fill this in. Went super quiet here for like 15 minutes now. I'm just looking at this being like, how do I fix this? How does one Minecraft again when they haven't been truly Minecrafting in a while? And I guess that's kind of a trick question because, as I like to say all the time in stream, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. And I still agree with that statement. But right now, the way I've been playing the game for the last year feels like it's been nothing but technical. And I don't feel like I've built anything in a while. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Now, if I were to grab... see, I'm going to lose a level of detail if I do that, though. I was just thinking that if we did something like this across here, it does kind of work. I was afraid. Well, I wanted to do it in Acacia. And I think that will just be more of a problem than a help. So let's take all that back out. There is something I absolutely do not like. And that's the whole thing. Let's TNT it. No, that's not what I meant. And that is those. I'll take those back out. Now look at it from here. What I really feel is wrong is the way that's capped. I don't think that helps though. Or maybe it does. You go there, and there, and I need a different stair. There. Okay, give me these. Give me those. We were to try to pull something like this across the front. There's a breakup in texture, which actually does not look too bad. I'm kind of digging that. Even to the degree that we would go ahead and do something like that, you can't be that there. So these corner ones have to connect up to fences. These fences just floating, don't hate, but I don't like. Take that out and we'll put you up just a little bit higher. Like that. Give you one down there too. Yep, bit better. And I think we're going to actually have to take that down lower. If I do that there and we back up, what I did is I lowered that side down because I had this resting on a slab there. And then that and that, so it would be unspawnable up there. Okay, good. Good. Let's do that. Somewhere or another, I've acquired a few more dark oak logs. I guess as I've been tearing out pieces, I've been acquiring pieces at the same time. So you can all go bye-bye, and we can go ahead and replace this corner with that. And we need that to go there, and then that to go there. Let's go ahead and knock these torches out on the inside now. And switch up what we're doing in here. We'll put you as fences in the corner. And then we'll go back to the lanterns and we'll put a lantern on each of those. That way we get lighting going through the slabs to the roof. And we'll get interior lighting down here, which should be good. And if we come down here, I feel like we're making improvements finally. Now let's take those out. And because this is an entryway, let's try to signify this a little bit better. I don't think the acacia in that form is going to work. No. But that might just give us what we want. And then strip those down too. Not bad. Now, can I, if I were to take that out, I could, because I got acacia showing on each side there, put glass panes in there. You get a pane there, and you get a pane there. And now that I look at this, You all get switched out for panes since we're right here. And same with these back here. Better. Sleep time. Don't like that. You go bye-bye. Do I need that there? I think I might be able to recycle that stuff. You can go bye-bye too. And if we grab that, all the way across there, put those there, those there. Let's grab stairs. Put the stair there, the stair there, there, and there. That hides the corners. Gives us a better way to walk between the two areas. Now, I can't? Yes, I can. I can do that. Which means I can do that and then do... a little bit too much. Okay, there's a stair there. It's fine. What if I did that? There we go. Nice staircase going up now. Let's go ahead and rip out the rest of this roof floor here and switch it over. In fact, we'll leave a couple of those just like that. What are you? What are you? What? You are stair. Let's change that. So don't like how that vibes. And if we just swap that a little bit. First glance, it's not too crazy on that side. I like it. Then we can do that here. Yep, because that's right between those. We can knock this out here as well. Now, can I trapdoor on those? I can. Technically, I can't fit through here. That's absolutely great, even though not intended. Let's fill that in. Doesn't give the vibe I want. I'll give you a lantern there. And a lantern there. You should be extremely well lit up out there. And if we come back up here to the top, we are all connected around. Can't walk out. It is more or less spawn-proof in here. Now we do need more blocks that I don't have. Excuse me, I'm trying to get out here. Can I... Yep. And can I... Yep. Nope. We need that to be on the inner frame. I genuinely like that. I mean, more detail is needed. But as a first pass, that is not bad. I need to get some more dark oak to finish that. I still got a little bit of building connecting to do, but it is not bad. I like that. Now, if we come in here internally, this is nothing fancy yet, but hey, we can do the interior in time. And then we still got this. Oh yeah, there's that ladder that comes up here. So just connecting this up to that might be as simple as just solid block that. Problem is I don't think this will work because that's where we come up the stairs. And if I put that there, can I make that turn? No. Well, yes and no. If I were to extend you out, something like that, then I can't get into that side. I got more planning to do. I got more planning to do, but that's going to have to wait until the next episode because that is about all the time that I have for today. And honestly, it's been a long time since I've done this kind of building, and I don't think it was a bad start. And for any of you that have been around here for a while, yeah, I haven't done building in a while. And anybody that's new here, yeah, this is some random thing that I get into sometimes and not doing the technical Minecraft. But that being that, I think that's where I'm going to call this one an episode. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like down below. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And then hopefully I can figure out this mess before the next one. Goodbye, everybody. That wasn't what I meant to do. I love the triple sneak, but hate it at the same time. Look, things to see. Ooh, was that a cave? Ooh, cave.